Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 3. We have 3 members of our group. First is me, Mela Octaviani. Second is Muhammad Zainur Rozikin. And the third is Mem Herawati. Today, we will discuss about Deixis. Before we start, what is Deixis? Let's see for the previous material that tell about anaphora. Anaphora is a category of endophora, an expression that refers to something in the same text, means an expression that refers to something mentioned earlier in the context. Let's see to the example. Anaphora: Adam loves cat. No wonder he has 20 cats. As you can see, the word he is refers to Adam. And then the next is John buys new ring for Jane. It is a diamond ring. Here it is tell about that John buys a ring. So it is tell about the rings, and the ring is a diamond. And the next, we can conclude the anaphora here is tell about the first sentence clearly. Okay. Next is cataphora. Cataphora is because he is too scared, Jim runs faster. Here, the word he is refers to Jim. So, it's used an subject he to tell or to describe what Jim do. Next, her friends left Anna for lying. The word her friends is tell about Anna's friends. Jadi di anaphora ini ada kesinambungannya dengan Deixis. Jika di Deixis nanti akan diperjelas dengan secara rinci. Let's see. Next, what is Deixis? Deixis is used to reference by means of expression whose interpretation is relative to the usually extra-linguistic context of the utterance. Next, as you can see, Deixis consists of 5. First is tell about a person, second is spatial, and the third is temporal, and then social, and the last is discourse. For the example, words like you, here, and tomorrow are different from other expressions in 2 ways. First, by definition, they have different kinds of meanings which are context-dependent in ways. Jadi yang pertama itu tergantung pada konteks yang dibicarakan. And the second, their meaning play a different kind of role in the interpretation of the utterance that contain them. Dan tergantung pada konten yang digunakan atau situasi. Next is tell about person Deixis will delivered by Muhammad Zainur Rozikin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm the second speaker. My name is Muhammad Zainur Rozikin. I will explain about person Deixis. And then person Deixis is a kind of word that address someone in conversation, and it could be a content of gender for third person. Describe that person operate in a basic their parts division. They are first person, use subject I, me, myself, mine, and then for example I found my lost wallet. And then the second person, you, your, yours, yourself, and yourselves. And then example, you only the one that I love. And the last is the third person, use he, she, they, him, himself, her, herself. For example, she wears red jacket. Personal Deixis adalah sejenis kata yang ditujukan pada seseorang dalam percakapan. Kata ganti orang pertama yaitu menggunakan aku dan kami. Dan untuk kata ganti orang kedua menggunakan kamu. Nah, untuk kata ganti orang ketiga ini menggunakan she or he, tergantung gender. Bisa untuk makhluk hidup yang memiliki gender seperti hewan atau manusia. And then number 2 is spatial deixis. Spatial deixis can be called place deixis. The concept of distance, mention of relate, location of people and things is being indicated. Contemporary English make use of the adverbs for the basic distinction. There is two, proximal and distal. Proximal is close to the speakers, this and this. For example, whose book is this? And then distal is relatively distant from the speakers. Use that or those. For example, that flower called mawar. And example in other language, for example in Brazil, it have 4-part distinction. The first is aqui. Aqui is near the speaker, and then I near the address, and ali distance from the speakers, and la more distant from the speakers. Jadi spasial adalah konsep jarak yang disebutkan sebelumnya dalam hubungan dengan bentuk orang ketiga, juga relevan dengan deixis spasial karena menunjukkan jarak relatif antara orang dan benda. Contoh ada 4 kalau di bahasa Brazil, aqui di dekat speaker, jadi di dekat orang yang sedang berbicara. I di dekat penerima, berarti berada dekat dengan orang yang mendengarkan orang yang berbicara. Ali jauh dari speaker, jadi jauh dari orang yang berbicara. And then la lebih jauh dari orang yang berbicara. I think enough about personal deixis and special deixis. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And next, continue by Mem Herawati.
3. Temporal deixis. Temporal deixis or time deixis concerns the various times involved and refer to an utterance. This includes time adverbs like now, then, and soon, as well as different verbal tenses. Example, tomorrow, which denotes the next consecutive day after any day it is used. Tomorrow, when spoken on a day last year, denoted a different day from tomorrow when spoken next week. Tomorrow on a day last year means the years 2018, 2019, 2020. Tomorrow on next week means the day on next week. Next Monday, next Saturday. Some concept to remember. Time adverbs can be relative. When an utterance is made, what Fillmore calls the encoding time or ET. And when the utterance is heard, Fillmore's decoding times or DT. For examples, it is raining now, but I hope when you read this, it will be sunny. And ET, now, referring to the moment the sentence is written. And DT, when, referring to the moment the sentence is read. Temporal deixis ini berhubungan dengan bermacam-macam waktu yang melibatkan atau mengacu pada suatu ungkapan yang bersifat relatif. Contoh, tomorrow atau besok, yang menyatakan hari besoknya sesudah kata ini digunakan. Tomorrow ketika diucapkan di hari tahun yang lalu bisa menjadi hari yang berbeda dengan tomorrow ketika diucapkan minggu depan. Beberapa konsep yang perlu diingat. Pertama, ketika ungkapan itu dibuat, Fillmore menyebut ET atau encoding time. Kedua, ketika ungkapan itu didengar, Fillmore menyebut DT atau decoding time. Contohnya, dalam kalimat "It is raining now, but I hope when you read this, it will be sunny." Now, sekarang ketika ditulis, maka now ini akan berubah pada saat kata now ini dibaca. 4. Social deexis. Social deexis marks social relationships in linguistic expressions with reference to the social status or role of participants in the speech event. So, social deexis is used in order to address someone's distinguish between familiar respectively and non-familiar addresses depends on the addresses relative social status. Social deexis ini menunjukkan hubungan atau perbedaan sosial antara pembicara dengan lawan bicaranya. Contohnya, kata die atau pass away dalam bahasa Indonesia bisa menjadi mati, meninggal, wafat, mangkat, atau gugur. Kata tersebut digunakan sesuai dengan orang yang dimaksud, jadi semakin tinggi tingkatnya atau pangkatnya, maka akan berbeda juga kata-kata yang dipakai.
The example are: first, I haven't heard yet about how he could die. Next, mother had passed away in 1928. Deriving from the French forms, it called phenomenon T or V. Tu is for familiar and vous is for non-familiar. The example are from the French: tu familiar, vous for non-familiar. Next is German: say du in familiar, si in non-familiar. Next, Spanish: tu in familiar and usted in non-familiar. In Indonesia, kamu in familiar, in non-familiar is Anda. In Javanese, awakmu in familiar and jenengan in non-familiar. Levinson stated that social deexis concerned with the aspect of sentence which reflect realities of social situation participants. It consists of two. First is relational social deexis, reference social relationship between the speaker and address in lexical. The example is for my husband, teacher, cousin, and the pronouns is you and her. Next is the example: teacher came to the class at 7 o'clock. Next, for social deexis, express forms of address which will include no comparison of the ranking of the speaker and address. The example is Your Highness, Mr. President, Your Majesty. Mr. President Joko Widodo is being an idol for teenagers. I will explain about discourse deexis. Discordexis is direct reference to a portion of a discourse relative to the speaker's current location in the discourse, such as above, below, last, previous, preceding, next, or following, usually used in text. And this, that, there, next, last, usually used in utterance. So it can be called the use of conjunction. The conjunction is used to tell the first subject or the point that we will discuss clearly before. Let's see to the example. Malang is a city located in East Java Province, Indonesia, the second largest city in East Java after Surabaya, and the 12th largest city in Indonesia. There are best universities such as University of Brawijaya, State University of Malang, UIN Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang, and State Polytechnic of Malang. It is well known because it is labeled as a city of education. The point of this course thesis is on a bold word, the word there, and the word it is. The word there and it is mean that Malang is a city of education. It's not only used in a text, but it can be used in a live conversation. The example is when we have a conversation in a live with our friends, discourse can be used. The example is if I talk with a friend, I went to Surabaya last week. Over there has a big mall, and the city is very crowded. So I use over there to make or to describe Surabaya clearly. So here is the function of discourse deixis. And last, let's see about the conclusion. The conclusion about deixis used to reference by means of expression whose interpretation is relative by the context. It could be a different meaning, so we should see the context. And deixis is consists of 5. First is about a person deixis. Person deixis is consists of 3. First is tell about a first person that use I, we, or us, and then tell about a second person that you, yours, and the other, and tell about the third person that use he, she, or it that focus on a difference or tell about a different gender. Next is about special deixis. Special deixis here is focused to the place. In English, directly, it has 2 kinds. First is about this, that near to the speaker, and the second is there, that far from the speaker. Next is about the temporal deixis. Temporal deixis is tell about the time. The example is like tomorrow. It's different that we say tomorrow on the last year and tomorrow on next week. It's based on the context. Next is about social deixis. Social deixis is focused on status social person that we had conversation in a time. And then social deixis use a phenomenon T or V. T is for a familiar, for people that didn't have that has maybe low education, or the poor, or the others. And then V is non-familiar, for a rich person, maybe like high educations, and the others. And then the speaker that have a higher social status will use T from to lower. So they use a language like us with a very polite. If the younger and less powerful address, they will use we from in region. They will use a very polite conversation in that time. And the last is about discourse dexis. Discourse dexis is the use of a conjunction like above, that, next, in, it. It used to make it clearly the first context, and the context is hand before. And then discourse dexis, the conjunction, it can be used not only in the text, but it can be used in a live conversation to make your conversation very clearly with put the next argument or the next point. I think it's all about our presentation about dexis. Thanks for your attention and see you to the next video. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.